Hi, I'm Grateful Sensei of Grateful Dojo, and this is day 18 or 19 of my 1,000-day adventure to create a video every day. There's the proper day there. And I'm going to tell you about a hike I did today. As I've mentioned in earlier videos, I am taking a hike every day to get my body and cardio back up from being off for quite a while from my knee. And so today I went out once again here in the Alabama hills, and here's the picture to prove it. And when I went out, what I find fascinating, and I've done this for years, I always head out in the hottest part of the day in the middle of the summers, and for some reason I really enjoy it. So today was another day. I don't think it hit quite 100, but when you're out there in the rocks it gets pretty hot. So I start heading out, and I get to this place where I took this photo. And there are these little slot canyons, and so I went up through it, and when I got up near the top I noticed that it dropped way down to a old homestead from the Depression era, and I've been there many times, and I really didn't want to head down there. I wanted to head across the top of the ridge, so I started climbing, and all of a sudden I saw another little slot canyon. This one was barely enough for me to squeeze through, and I squeezed through that, and I knew where this was going, and it was around a corner, and I knew it was going to be a dead end, yet for some reason I just wanted to see where this another little slot canyon went into. So I started going down it. I'm having to crawl up over big giant boulders and crawl underneath rocks and stuff, and it was becoming quite an adventure. And I all of a sudden came to what I could tell was going to be the end, because there was just one side it just dropped way off, and another one it was a rock. I wanted to climb up to it because I could have a view of this whole area down below. And as I started climbing up this one rock, I looked down to the side and I noticed something shiny. And when I looked down into there, I saw this. And it was a cache of bottles. And these bottles were full of grain, and we believe it's powdered or some sort of a sugar. There's also some with molasses. These are from the Depression era, back in the 1920s, when in these hills there were people living, miners and moonshiners. And I'm not sure if this stuff, let me show you. These are two of the bottles that I actually brought back with me. This one we believe it's sugar. I haven't opened it, and this is some sort of grain. What's fascinating, and I was wondering about how old these are, is because the lid, there's a picture of it, they look plastic, yet Reg here at the ranch told me that it's not plastic, it's some other material, and if I go trying to take the lid off, there's a real good chance that it's just going to disintegrate and break up. Also, on the lid here, it says that it's from some whiskey company. There's the picture of it there. And right across here, it says, this is something about federal use, do not refill or sell, because this is a 1-pint whiskey bottle. But yeah, I found a whole stash of those up in there. There's a lot of history in these mountains, and I find glass bottles all over, broken ones, and this is the first time I found something like this. Tomorrow I'm going to head up behind me that way, and there's a miner's cabin way up the hills there, and I'm going to go up there, take some pictures of that, and tomorrow I'll tell you a little bit of history about that and why there's a single strand of barbed wire running from the miner's cabin all the way down to the homesteaders. We have a theory about that. So that's just what I wanted to share with you today. One other thing, tomorrow I want to catch up on my goals and stuff and what I'm doing, and catch you up on there. One thing is I got my Patreon account set up today, and I have something special I'm going to be doing there for one of the levels, and I'll fill you in on that tomorrow. So that's it for now. I'm happy I was able to share this story and adventure with you, and as always, I am grateful.